Remember to minimize the people window and
Already done that.
cool. And the banner?
I need to minimize the banner.
Well, close out the banner.
That makes it a lot bigger than I was expecting. Oh, that's why it was up there. Because
Oh, and you don't have Lizzie's.
What?
You don't have Lizzie's Foogie.
Yeah, I do. Look way above me.
Look way above.
I see it now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How's it going? Let's sit back, relax, and have a great stream. We're doing some Ender Lilies with syrup, and we've got Sugar and Lizzie to keep us company because we were in a voice call, and I felt like it was fun to enjoy to bring people. Med check, everybody. Take your meds if you need it. Make sure your meds are intact and all that good stuff. I had things that I need to have open. So today we'll be doing more Ender Lilies with AmazingSyrup.
Hello.
We both left off at the same spot, which is interesting. 1 second. My friend texted me something. Was wondering if I wanted to go visit with her and her family, to Starbucks. Which is like, hey, you want to come hang out with me and my folks? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I've got nothing going on Sunday. Do you know what I do have? I have some pull apart. Nope, I don't want that. I don't need to make sure. I don't need to see my camera. Mr. Bite, the best way to describe that food was, as Starbuck put it, it's fucking amazing. Alright, so let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, the food was phenomenal. Like, I'm trying to remember how to play now. Alright, cool. That's
I remember the basics.
But yeah, the food was phenomenal. Like, the Parmesan pull-apart bread was really good. The mushroom risotto was fantastic. I never had a risotto, and I want to make it again. It was really good. I really don't know how to describe it. It was very creamy, very, like, actually had substance to it. Like, everything really blended well. I was worried that I would overwork it or not do it enough. But everything was basically on par. I think the rice, the rice was, I thought the rice was not done, well enough. Like, it was, or let me rephrase that. I think, I was worried the rice was going to be overdone because of how long it took. But it was actually, like, it seemed perfect to me. It was fun to watch you cook. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I didn't think it would be as fun as y'all, I guess, thought it was fun. So I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, because that was really worrisome. Oh, nope. Really worrisome that it wouldn't be fun for y'all.
Oh, it was amazingly fun.
Oh, my game lagged.
Rip. Oh, third phase.
Already? Jeez.
I forgot she does that.
Oh,
I have no health left.
the spikes.
No, the way she starts the phase out.
Okay. because mine has so much health, I'm just kind of in second phase still. Not even halfway. I will get to your Ara in a second. I'm gonna die.
No. That's okay. I'm just happy I got that far on my first try.
Oh, you already died?
Yeah.
Well, yep, I'm down to almost no HP.
I used my last heal a little early.
Oh, I'm already out. I'm still at my first attempt. Already out.
Ow, contact damage.
Oh, don't even get started on ow contact damage.
Don't get you started.
Don't get me started.
Ow.
If I beat her first attempt with like almost no health, I'll be impressed. Alright, now we put on you. Oh, right. Oh, right, melee attacks. Alright, so Mr. Butt wants a Ara. What's it called? Nixie sent me a link, the other day, saying that apparently Ara can get you banned. But I think that's if you, like, over-sexualize the Ara, is what I was reading. A lot of...
Wait, she said what?
She sent me a link to people saying on Twitter that Ara can apparently get you banned. But I think it's because a lot of people can over-sexualize it. I don't think I do that. I change the voice, but that's about it. Cause like the problem with those kind of things is like misinformation spreads like wildfire, you know?
Yep.
But for what I was seeing, it's just like if you over-sexualize it and stuff like that, like speaking about various other activities while saying it, it can be a problem. But seeing as how mine is just out of nowhere, I mean, worst case scenario, I get banned and just go to YouTube, right? Phase 3 yet?
Nope. I died again.
That's what's gonna be so. It's really gonna be like majorly different between our runs. Is the fact that I'm on phase 2 now. Is the fact that it's gonna take me a hell of a lot longer to get to the different phases because of how much more HP they have.
Yep. Ow. Heck your contact damage.
Contact damage is the worst. Nope, I want to be on this side. Apparently,
Ow.
You alright?
I had 1 HP left.
Oh my word. Did you beat her?
No.
Oh.
Not, I'm only in second phase.
Oh. Out of prayers?
Yep.
Jeez.
Or no, I just, I was about to use my last one, but I pressed stuff and then I didn't use it and then I got hit and died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
Oh, I got hit finally.
My first attempt was really good.
You're
Didn't
just
get
gonna-
hit till second phase.
It's just gonna take you time getting used to it.
Yeah. Oh, heck you.
Oh, screw you. I'm already uncomfortable. Alright, slightly less comfortable. Come on! Hit me! Actually,
Ow.
I don't want you. Ow. That's
Ow.
right, that follows that. Alright, cool. I remember some of her patterns now. Oh! Oh, that follows that too. Okay. You good over there?
I'm not sure who that is.
I think that is sugar.
It might be Sugar. Oh,
Who that
their
mean?
face.
Whatever the noise is being made.
Oh,
I got
I'm
touched. What?
I'm Keeney.
Yeah, no, like it was like a weird squeaky kind of sound. So we're just like, what is that? What's going on here? Backfist.
Ow, you didn't even teleport for that stab.
She didn't have to for that. I saw it at the very end. Like, she was already right there.
I know, but it's usually the teleport I wait for to dodge, so there's no tell. By the way, in my perspective, we are like perfectly synced up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was running down the ramp while you were.
Oh, nice. Right, because of the delay.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember what I did before I fought her. I went to like a whole other area, I think, before I fought her. My first playthrough.
Well, we're here now.
Yep. By the way, I started watching Spy X Family with Starbug.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking fantastic show.
You
on my
finally started
list.
watching it?
What?
You started finally watching it, Vega?
Yeah,
Are you fully caught up with it?
That's half the reason why it took me so long is because we started watching it and we got up to like we finished episode 4. And there's only like 2 more before we're actually caught up, and it's just like it's so good. Like the people who made it is like phenomenal. Oh, that was very close. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Impressed me.
Ow.
Your episode. You said episode 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I died. I should.
I used
Oh
my
my
first
God,
prayer
that's
going
really
into third phase.
Nice. What'd you say? Let's see.
Ow.
No, just say that's it. So I forgot how much I loved that episode, but I hate a character in particular of that episode.
Well, yeah. If you don't hate that particular character, there's something wrong with you. I'm assuming I know which one it is.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say anything because you're streaming and spoilers.
And I think Syrup wants to watch it.
Yeah, I do want to watch
Which
it.
I will gladly rewatch episodes with you.
Lloyd's
hot.
I think
Wow.
love
I
that
think
sugar.
I think that character is just a side character, I believe.
I believe he is too. Lloyd is rather hot.
Yeah.
I forgot to-
I also love your shrimp. I saved shrimp for her too.
I would like her as my wife.
I do
I
want to
want
cosplay her as one day.
Yes. What do you say, Sugar?
I said, you guys can have her, I want Lloyd.
Got it!
Hello, I want
Oh, you beat her?
I saw him
Yep.
for sugar.
Nice! I told you had this. I'll be here for another hour.
I just love how Lloyd always has that resting bitch face with Anya.
Anya's such a cute bean.
I know.
I love that she's become such a meme.
Oh, I know. I do.
What meme did she become?
Literally all of her faces.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Her faces are fucking fantastic. Like
They are. That's all I know about the show so far.
the artist who, what?
I will say this: you're gonna freaking love episode 6. One part of the episode is gonna crack you the hell up.
Oh really?
Yes, it's that funny. Wait, Sugar, have you watched it, or you just know about it?
I just know about it because Twitter loves spoilers.
Because Twitter. Oh, and because of me, because ha 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 ha. I retweet everything, so maybe that's why.
Probably.
Your Twitter algorithm's like that. So you're welcome.
It tells me you're expired.
What's expired?
Actually, no, it's not. Cool.
Did you find some food?
I called it!
Sudafed.
You called what?
That we were getting water movement.
Yeah. You do get water movement from her. I actually was stuck for the longest time because, I was just like, well, where do I get the water movement from? Did not realize that, you were supposed, like, did not know you could come down here.
I mean, you said you went to an entirely different area, so
Yeah.
I don't know where that area is. Okay, that's the way out. Let's stop at the bench.
Alright, I have one hit left.
Memories. You got this, Vega.
I have a counter down now.
Nice.
Oh, I say that, but then I can get like, bitch!
No.
Oh, I didn't dodge fast enough. Oh, sad day. She was so low.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
Alright, I was able to hydrate
Stagnant
with wine,
light.
Mr. Bite. That's right. Hydrating with alcohol. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yes, yes it does.
I do it.
You try anything once.
Alright. I think I got it this time.
I'm sure you got it.
It's just all about pattern recognition and then just hitting buttons fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could get to at least second phase without taking any hits. For the most part, I occasionally have some bad moments. But you can usually tell when a run's going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other bit's just patience and just knowing when to dodge.
Yep. Which the hardest part is the patience bit.
Yeah.
Amen.
What?
I
Amen.
said amen.
Oh, I thought you
I
said,
have no faith.
yeah. Did you, in this particular situation, if you don't have patience, you're screwed.
Yeah. You are actually dead.
Second phase.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's a bad run. Yep, there we go. That was a bad run right at the end. But do you know what the most depressing part about cooking?
What?
When you make something that fucking good and then you run out.
Yeah. Ow. Bum, 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 bum.
Medicines. Don't forget the medicines.
Who is Iluvin? Iluvain? Apparently Iluvain.
Illuvain?
Huh?
Illuvain?
Yeah.
That's Jessie, one of mine and Nixie's friends.
Oh.
Mostly Nixie's friend, but she's nice.
She apparently was around for the cooking stream. I didn't get to see that she followed. Because, you know, the way everything's set up,
Yeah.
I just couldn't see that. And she, I feel bad. Thanks for the follow, Louvain. Oh, bad run. I could probably still pull this out. I mean, I know you're probably not here, but I at least appreciate the follow. Let them know I appreciate
I know that I brought her over once with
she-
one of my streams
Okay.
and raids.
Yeah, she followed me tonight, when I was cooking. So,
Mm-hmm.
I doubt any of these are still good. If they are, I'm gonna kill them.
I was really worried earlier, in general, but I was also really worried because I posted that I was cooking in all my usual servers, and we all, Sugar and I know at least one person who watches cooking shows while on stream, and I was worried somebody was going to bring it to her attention.
Who's that?
Mackenzie?
Oh.
She watches, like, one of the Gordon Ramsay's, like, kitchen shows, and, so, like, she pays attention, like, she watches cooking shows, and so I was slightly worried, like, I'm like, there's, like, a 1% chance this happens, but it's a 1% chance that I'm worried about, because I didn't want her to be like, hey, everybody, you want to watch somebody actually cooking? Go check this person out. Luckily, that didn't happen. But
That doesn't even happen on a different week.
yeah, that's what I'm worried
It's true.
about. You're on the other side of this wall.
Give me that level. Even though lore-wise, getting the levels is probably a bad thing.
Oh, no, the levels aren't necessarily the bad thing. It's actually purifying is the bad thing.
Yeah, well, both of them make the dark wispies fly towards you, so...
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that. Yeah, just wait till you see what she looks like later. Oh, to be honest, I didn't realize how much of a transformation she actually makes right away. I noticed it much later, and I'm like, holy shit, the amount of attention to detail to this game.
And then there's me, who's like, something's different.
Yup, you noticed it right away.
But, that's what you get when you dabbled in art.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure if Sugar were to play this too, she would have noticed it really quickly.
Fair.
Maybe. I'm not the brightest being in the bed.
You're still lovely, though.
Absolutely. All of you are lovely.
I'm potato.
You are not a
You're
potato.
sugar. What do you mean?
Sugar's not potato. Or there's sugar in potatoes.
There is, but there's also sugars in literally every plant with that logic.
I'm
Leg!
leg.
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 Quaggin?
Leg?
We just quagging, man. We just quagging.
We quaggin. Oh, there's another priestess, but I can't get to her. Ow.
Oh! That one hit kills? Oh, damn. Well, my controller.
What one hit kills?
You know when she goes to the top of the screen and
Oh, yeah. That does a lot of damage normally,
Yeah, no,
so since you have the damage up thing.
yeah, it may not one hit kill, but with the HP I was at, it one hit kills.
Mm-hmm. Yay, shortcut open.
What really sucked is that I touched it by like barely a frame.
Mm-hmm.
So I was rather upset about that.
I'm not gonna worry about trying to perfect clear rooms
I mean, you can.
until after the race is over.
I don't want you to feel like super rushed. I mean, again, I having to contend with much harder stuff, so it gives you time to look at stuff.
Yeah, and I'm doing the like basic exploration I'd normally do. I'm just not doing the super in-depth, can I break this?
Okay, fair enough.
You know, how I normally play my 2D platformers. And it's not even on purpose that I do it most of the time.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Two.
Ow.
Tornado! Black!
White priestess.
Ah!
Prayer restoration plus,
Nice.
which means more health per prayer.
Are you shitting me?
I don't think so.
Oh, nice! I cleared this room.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't take much to clear a room. Other
Yeah.
times it's climbing to the very tippy top of a tower that you're like, wait, we can actually get up there?
That's a thing we can do? Question mark.
Yeah, pretty much. When I actually, for some of, like, in order to 100% it, like, off stream, I, like, looked at a map, and I'm like, excuse me, you can go up there? Oh, and then you go on the other side of the tornado, where I can't bloody hit you.
You can dodge through the tornado.
I can't.
You can't?
Every time I try to do it, I get hit.
You need to be like right up next to it. It takes the full length of your dodge.
Haha. So, something I can't do. Or, let me rephrase that. Something without, like, practice I can't do.
Yeah. Just like me, I couldn't do it the first couple tries, but I tried it and then eventually got okay at it.
Nope, not attempting it.
Why
Thing is,
not?
like, I know what my limit is. That is it.
Phase 3, let's go.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go right or up and then right.
Ooh, that was almost close.
gonna try going up and right. Actually, no, right is closer, so I should go right. Nah. Changing my mind again. Going left, up, then right.
Oh, there was a definite lag spike there. Oh.
Level up.
Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up.
Yay! Exactly. Now.
Oh, shite.
I can't make that jump.
Oh.
Upward.
Got it!
Nice. You spent less time on it than I did.
I don't know about that. This boss is
You did.
evil. Really?
Yeah. I remember I was there for a while longer before you showed up, and then you just beat it soon after I did.
Fair enough. This boss is evil. Yeah, I mean a little bit. The bosses only get worse.
So many birds.
I hate the birds. Also, Mr. Bite, the only reason I am not reading the text and various other things like I would normally do is because,
You're cheating.
what? No, I'm not cheating. I'm still watching the cutscenes. I'm watching the cutscenes.
I know. I'm being silly.
But I've already played through the game once, so this is just so I have an opportunity to play with Sarah.
I mean, you could have other reasons to play with me, like just playing the game alongside me.
I mean, yeah. But isn't this fun?
Yeah. Our little races are quite fun.
They are entertaining.
For
Water
sure.
transportation. Witch's Bubble.
I don't think I can go there yet.
So, y'all with it, so y'all are just like, oh yeah, cooking stream, stuff like that. What if I started doing stuff like preparing stuff for like all day for like cooking? Like I start making ramen noodles from scratch by making the noodles and everything like that. That would be insane.
Yes. That'd be great. Great practice.
I
Gotta get that cooking skill up.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because life is a video game. I have no clue where we're supposed to go next.
Same. I mean, what's it called? Well, I need to go to a binge before we go any further. I need to save.
Have I hit save yet? I feel like I have,
Probably
but
should.
I definitely should. There you go. I'm pretty sure I did, but also my stream froze?
Did it? Oh, it did. What on earth is that noise? It's back now.
Cool. But is it back on stream? Okay,
Yeah, it's
it
back
is.
on stream.
Ah, purple water.
Purple water sucks.
Goodbye.
Why? Oh, right.
Hmm? Oh, right?
Yeah, dealing with mobs.
Oh.
I'm not gonna like one of the next areas. Yes, cooking! I don't know why y'all are so excited.
I mean, their name is Mr. Bite. Why wouldn't they be excited about cooking?
Well, I mean, all of y'all in general were excited about the whole thing.
Well, yeah, because you're doing something you're passionate about.
Yeah, I am very passioned about it. I don't know why I'm so passionate about it. I just am. I really enjoy it.
You don't need a reason.
I had a lot of fun.
Good.
Ow! How the hell did that still hit me? Oh. Oh. I forgot that was here. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Not that way, it looks like. Where the frick are we going now? I have zero clue.
I don't need to sit here and deal with this. That's right.
What?
What?
What did you say?
I forgot about fast traveling. I'm like, I don't have to sit here and deal with this.
Oh, so you're leaving the area?
No.
No?
I'm going back to the upper area.
The upper area?
With the poison water. I'm eating a cookie.
Oh, why are you going there?
A door.
There's a door there?
I can't remember if I could get to it yet or not.
From my exploration, it didn't seem like we could. Here, maybe? I'm going off on a limb here.
I mean, go off on all the limbs you want.
Because I don't remember this. What was over here?
Ow, that hurt. Yes.
We strong now.
We cannot go through that door yet.
Ow.
Oh, but I forgot the stagnant light. Ow. Poison hurts. I'm dead. It's okay. Alright. So, let's go back to here. I can't go through there. I don't think I could go through there. I probably could go through that door. Let's...
I have no clue what door you're talking about.
I love how this horse
I would like to.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. You do that.
You have to figure it out for yourself. I can't give you all the answers.
Yeah, and you haven't given me any so far.
Yep. What? You think it'd be easy? Right, can't do that one. Alright, I wish you could leave memos on the thing. What's the word?
On the map?
for? Yes.
Yeah.
Don't mind me as I just have the map pulled up indefinitely on my screen for a moment. I forget. can I actually do something about this? Hello. Oh yeah, I can.
Aha, I see where you are.
Shh, you're not supposed to know.
But that was where I was gonna check next. Anyway, so
When you fight the what was it, like what is it, the second boss?
Viking guy.
Yeah, like you could just keep going over.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm pretty sure we just could have kept going side of. I went this way first instead of going to Water Place.
Oh, straight right?
Oh wait.
Yeah, I went straight right.
Oh wait, you can't go up this tower. I thought you could. Not yet. We don't have the ability to go straight up this tower. So how did I get... I'm trying to remember exactly what I did.
Here's the water that we were looking for.
Oh?
Furious Blight.
Oh, I think I know where you're at.
Yeah.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but...
Frick.
yeah.
Sad.
I'm trying to remember. Like, I know of a way... I know I got somewhere else first. I'm just trying to remember how I did it. Ow.
I wouldn't know.
Yep. Yeah, I can't climb on that. So let's go back here. Did I cheat something earlier?
It feels weird that not all the fast travel points are benches.
Oh, yeah. It actually feels natural to me.
Like, it makes sense. But I played Hollow Knight, where all the checkpoints were benches, and we started out on benches.
And we moved to, like, beds
And chairs.
Did I do this? Hate you.
This way, maybe?
I love how we're both having issues.
This is definitely a way. Outset.
Alright.
Fretier's Ring grants the ability to parry once equipped.
Oh, where'd you find that?
An actual parry. Nice.
Ah! You found the area I was looking for.
Why do we need that ability for something?
No, I never used it
Oh.
once.
Oh.
No, you just found the area I was actually looking for, though.
Ah.
I'm just like, there is an area that leads to a big, spooky, cathedral-like place, and I don't remember where it was. I don't think I could go this way. Oh, there is this, though.
Whee! Down into the abyss.
Yep.
Ow. 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 Spooter zombies. You're on the right path.
Yep. Freeze ring, cool. I'm trying to think. I felt like I went somewhere else first, but I might not have. I might have just
No.
took forever in order to actually find this, or in order to find the witch.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long since I've seen that gameplay, or since I played. Alright, cool. I want to give you a big old hint. There is... It'll... Well... Oh, wait. Ow. Ow. Oh, right. They
Ow.
shoot projectiles, too. This is gonna suck. You laugh.
Oh no, I already am agreeing with you.
I may actually need my bird out for this.
Ow. Ow. I don't like these spider things.
Yeah, I get 3 shot by him.
They're hard to read because they're so fast.
Yes. Oh, we're synced up.
Also, apparently we haven't cleared out the bench room.
Yeah. Can I tell you something about that?
What?
So, there's a pathway across that gap. Believe it or not, the way to get there is actually from this room. The reason why I'm telling you this is because it took me like 5 hours to figure that out.
Fair enough.
And, while it will be
No,
fun,
I missed.
it would be entertaining to watch you go through that song and dance. I do not want you to have to deal with that because that was painful. Wow. The spiders move so much quicker than, like, everything else.
Yep.
You're gonna get
Hell.
ahead like you did last time here, and then I'm gonna catch up when you get to a boss.
Yeah, probably. It definitely helps that I do have a few levels on you now.
Oh, you're at what?
29.
Where do you get the levels from?
While I was exploring around
Oh,
in the other area. Which
I-
you never got the white priestess.
No, I did.
Or the dead priestess.
I forget. What do they do to you again?
So your prayer doesn't restore as much.
My prayer restoring a specific amount is not helpful in this. It's going to do the exact same thing. I'll go through.
It will help in the long run.
Yes, but I'll probably go exploring that later.
It was just back where the boss we just killed was.
It was bad. Really?
Not in that specific room, but like the room to the left of it. Or, not directly to the left, but you know the upper bench?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the left room there with that upper bench.
Okay.
That's a lot of skulls.
Oh yeah, no, this area is ridiculous. Contact damage.
Are those mosquitoes?
Yeah. My controller. Okay, there we go. I was about to say my controller is perpetually vibrating. I need to figure out what to do for 100 followers.
I didn't do anything for 100 followers.
I feel like I should do something.
I probably should have, but 100 followers just came and went before I realized it, and I'm like, oh. And it's way too late for me to do it now.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
No. I proceeded to go back. I think I'm about to go get the white priestess that you were talking about. This isn't the white priestess.
Oh, I found I found a mini boss.
Oh, yeah, you'll find those a fair bit.
Ow. I have no prayers.
I wish you the best of luck.
No. My parry was on cooldown. What?
What about the new parry you just got?
The new parry? No. I tried to go for the combat parry, not the defensive parry.
Ow.
At least I'm still getting levels. Ow. Whee! Jeez, you really swing, don't ya?
Who?
The spiders.
Yes.
The dangling ones.
It's a little creepy to be honest.
Ow. Ow. Level 30.
Hi. Cool. Alright, I got the white priestess you were talking about.
Yeah. Ow.
No! This is probably a terrible idea, but I'm gonna try it.
Oh, I didn't realize you can actually make it into that room.
What? The one I'm going for?
Yeah.
Yeah. You really don't need much to get into that room.
I didn't realize the switch opened that door. I thought it opened a different door.
You do not want to be over here, I don't think. Well, maybe. I don't remember. Worst case scenario, I unlock a new area, but I'm pretty sure this is a bad idea, is what I'm doing. I think the quickest way out of here for me is going to be to kill myself.
Ain't that a phrase and a half?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should look at my screen for a moment.
Huh?
Do you see that? That's a monster. That's not a mini-boss. That's an actual monster that we'll have to fight later.
Oh. Yeah, probably not a good idea to be there.
I know where this. I'm pretty sure I know where this is going. You all. I also can't. You can't get here yet till you get a later ability.
So Ender Lilies are an actual thing.
What?
Ender Lilies?
Uh-huh.
They are an actual item?
Really?
That's what you said, no?
No.
Oh.
I said you can't get there until you get a different item.
Oh, okay.
Or until you get a different ability. Not Ender Lilies are an actual thing. Bottom of the list. Come here. Wine?
No.
Are you wine? You're
What?
strawberry. What? I said come here,
What?
wine, and at the right as I finished, you said no.
Yeah,
Can I not?
because I didn't want to go there. I'm over here already.
That hit me. Oh, Lizzie left. Where did Lizzie leave?
A little bit
She
ago.
left a little bit ago. She had to go to bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Depression. Here, we're gonna try.
You couldn't hear it because stream remote.
Okay. Of course it did. I mean, did she say something?
And voice
No.
acting.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
figured.
say anything, but that'd probably be why I didn't hear it.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have heard that either.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I managed to get the defensive parry.
There we go. Alright, turn on.
And you get better with it, though. Right or down? I haven't seen right yet. Oh, that's why, because I can't reach right yet. Since it's harder to go up, we're gonna go up first.
Oh, fuck you, would you?
What is that thing? Ow.
Damn it. I feel like this is always my struggle. It's just getting through to the next bench. It's always a struggle.
Oh, yeah. I have no more prayers.
Sugar!
Yeah,
How's it going?
it's going.
Have any idea what to name the cat?
Yes. So the gray one that's gonna be my parents. His name is gonna be Smokey, and then the black bobtail, which is gonna be mine. His name's gonna be Echo.
Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice of a name.
And
So why Echo?
It's just something that I used to have a black tie. That was a misprint. There was a black bat.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the Beanie Buddies, the ones with the big head and the large, like, huge eyes.
Uh-huh.
Was a Halloween one that's name was Echo. But I got a black cat that had Echo's tag, and I always thought that was really cute. So I always thought if I ever got a black cat that was a boy, I'd name him Echo.
Okay, cool. I really want a pet.
Do it.
I can't.
Or is your apartment all?
My apartment
your
doesn't
apartment-
allow them.
Aww.
I keep trying to parry too much.
Sometimes-
Though it's hard to figure out the correct direction to dodge with these spiders.
Yeah, no, the spiders are a bitch.
It's almost like it's trying to make you use the parry mechanic that you just
Nope,
obtained.
fuck that.
leaves and hope that there aren't any white flowers around.
Nope.
Okay, let's go back up.
Oh, right, I
Right.
have to equip Frida's ring in order for it to work. I may actually have to use that.
What, the parry ring?
Yes.
Yes. This is a good mechanic.
Didn't use it a single time in the main game.
It's an instant stun, if you get it.
Not surprised.
You just can't just quickly switch into it. You need to anticipate the attack and wait a moment.
Well,
I'm noticing.
yes.
Like, you can't do it while you have any spirit out, it looks like.
Yeah, you... Oh, fuck me. Oh. Ow.
Ow. Those boomerang cross guys are tough. Oh, you're doing the mini boss now?
Yup.
I still need to kill it.
I just happened upon it, and I'm just like, I forget what's this direction. Let's find out. Death!
I wish your retaliations after a parry did more damage.
Yeah...
Just something to incentivize parrying a little bit more.
Well, when you have things that increase your damage, it's nice. Like, but until that point in time, you are still the weak little girl.
Ow.
I need a new controller, unfortunately.
Well, that's
that
your
what
next
they did?
purchase.
It's either that or another camera.
True. But, which do you think would be more pertinent to your current endeavors?
Probably a controller.
Hmm?
Probably a controller.
Yeah. Ow. Going into this mini boss with no prayers. Let's go.
Are you fighting the spider again?
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt it again now that I have a few levels on me.
Damn it.
No, I'm so close.
You
Definitely do
went
this.
into a boss fight without any prayers.
Yeah, and you died. What of it?
Alright!
You died with a prayer. What of it?
Throw it.
Prayers mean nothing.
That's not true. You and I both know that.
Yeah.
I'm going in with one last prayer because I decided to run my face into an enemy 5 times. Okay, not that many, but you know, a lot. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
No.
Nope. Wow, that was a one-shot kill, huh? Bruh.
Okay, I'm going into it again now with one prayer and half health.
How are you... What happened? Who hurt you?
Smile.
Like, there's only 2 enemies between you and...
No, there's not.
Yeah, there are. Okay, let me rephrase that. There are only 2 enemies in the upper area that like that. And then there are only 2 fish people and 2 weeds?
There's also the hive. I keep trying to take care of the hive in case.
I don't take care of the hive.
Okay, I didn't know if those bugs would fly into the mini boss arena.
Hi, Starbug. How's it going?
Hi, Starbug.
Starbug's actual internet is working, so they can actually watch stream tonight.
Hi, Starbug!
Sugar says hi. I died again. I was too busy looking over.
But it's also because I keep trying to work on my parry.
I'm gonna go through this game without parrying once, and I'm killing myself for it. Who needs a parry mechanic?
Me, I like my parry mechanics.
Hi, I level up! I'm glad you made it home safely, and I'm glad your internet's actually not being a butt.
It's funny, I wasn't from viewer to streamer, and Starbug went from streamer to viewer.
Yup. I'm still energized from the energy drink earlier. Oh no! Yeah, we had some energy drinks on the side.
Of course.
Ow. Wow. We just got comboed. Alright, cool.
I gotta say, Vega, you have the tiniest teacups I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're like for a traditional Japanese tea.
God.
I had 2 prayers and I still fucking died.
Like, I don't know if they're actually meant to be used, but, like, because I think the set might have been an ornamental set, but at the same time, it's from, like, an, like, ornamental Japanese tea set. So, like, the teapot's really small. Granted, if you look at a sake cup, sake cups aren't that big either.
Well, no,
That's
but
true.
that's rose whiskey.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, so it's not, yeah, but granted, they're perfect for the teapots I've got, because the teapots I got, they're good teacups, so cute, agreed. Ow. Alright, cool. Cause like, with the teapot I have and the teapot Lizzie gave me, they're really great for, like, with 2 people, that way you don't, like, pour one massive cup of tea and have almost nothing in the next one.
You're gonna be so surprised when you come here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you have a massive teapot, but
2 liters.
the only reason it's also really good for, like,
Easy peasy.
like, just, like, sipping and not, like, chugging my tea. Because, like, I could make make one of those teapots and then just get one big cup, but I feel like it stays warmer in the teapot.
I need to do a commission so I can make up for the rest of the funds so I can buy more tea. I'm almost out of my 2 containers. But as you were saying?
I mean, I could pay you for a commission.
No, I'm not bugging for that. I was just in general. I'm finally taking a breather from cleaning.
Fuck! I mean, I already know what commission I should pay for.
Where?
I could pay you for my model.
No, that's way too much.
It'll get you plenty of tea.
It will give me plenty of tea. Way more tea than I need.
Aren't you trying to save up for something else too, Sugar?
Am I?
Yeah.
What was I gonna get?
Some sort of MHA collectible, I think it was.
Oh, there was many things. Oh, what I wanted to do is I want to get the it's not MHA, it's the Cirque du Freak
That's the one.
omnibuses.
Yeah, that's it.
Omnibus. Omnibus.
I know, when I first read that word, I was like, nah, that can't be real. What's an omnibus?
Oh, nice. Oh, and
What?
that's a funny. There's a bench, one room to the right.
Oh?
Yeah.
Are you talking about from where we're at?
Yes.
But yeah, as of right now, the tea is more prevalent because I drink that on a regular basis. But I don't need like
I beat
30
it!
more dollars.
Nice.
Absolutely not. Real life. But why do real life profiles follow me? Stop.
The White Priestess's room.
I wonder what's in there.
A memory. And also art.
Art?
Yeah, the priestess was an avid artist.
Oh, yes. Man, I can't wait for you to figure out the entire story. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, that dirty spider. Ow. How did that reach me? You know what? Screw it. Blitzing it!
Ow.
Alright, well,
Ow.
that was my own fault.
Uh-oh. Kill Teus's ring. Slightly reduces cooldown times.
Hell yeah!
Good ring.
Well, yeah.
I'll equip it next time I'm on a bitch.
I am upset about that.
Oh look, a white flower.
We take white flowers.
Hmm?
We take white flowers.
Yes, yes we do. Also, we take level ups.
Cool. Bitch! Yeah. Connect controller.
Getting better at dealing with those guys.
The spiders?
No, the boomerang guys.
Boomerang guys. Not there yet. Frida's memory. Alright, I'm up.
Yeah,
I'm just a little bit behind you.
you are.
What level are you?
34.
I am 29. I only wish... Oh.
Ow. You only wish what?
Where's the archer? Oh, right.
It was on the elevator, you called down.
Damn. And then the bomb guy just one-shots me.
Yep. Relics. Do I have a slot for it? It takes 2 slots.
Sounds like you need some more chains of sorcery.
I do, yes, but more spirit. Should I have less spirit uses or less damage? Less spirit uses. Cooldown times are worth it.
I'm upset that that happened.
Are you?
Yes! I got hit for no damn reason.
And then there's me taking a different approach.
Getting hit all the time.
Yes, but also, I'm going back to the first bench.
Oh, the very first bench?
Yeah. Yeah. I found dealing with the mid room, not that room you're in now, but the room just above, is a lot easier to deal with when entering from the left. Because I've been in that room a few times.
Hello, ring. Kill this ring.
Well,
You alright there?
I think I need to get to bed. I'm tired.
Go to bed, sleepy bud.
Yeah, go to
Okay.
bed, sleepy bun.
I did lots of cleaning and now I'm very sleepy.
Okay, hope you sleep well, Sugar. It was lovely hanging out today.
Are we doing it tomorrow?
Yes,
As far as we know.
Alright, cool.
as far as we know. Alrighty, bye.
Bye. And then there were 2.
As there usually is.
As there usually is.
Oh, wait, does the parry deal damage?
Oh,
No.
does it? Nope.
I had 1 HP there for a second. Yeah, that boomerang guy.
Ah! It's all about memorizing which boomerang attack they're doing.
Yeah.
Right, well. So I know we started late, but I can't go too late tonight. I have a 12-hour shift tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely not going too late.
I love how a bowman does 12, oh, not 12, half my HP bar in one slap. I'm upset by that.
Chloe door is locked.
The door is locked.
Yeah, door with a glowy gem on it.
Oh yeah, you have to do a special thing for that. Heats itself out of existence. Oh, that was dumb. Freedom
Ow.
War. What now? What are we outing?
Me getting hit.
You should stop that.
Yes, I should.
Already upset.
No! I got locked in a room with spiders.
Yes, that's the thing. And you actually have to clear that room before you can progress.
Yes, I understand.
It's awful.
Yes, yes it
I'm
is.
going to hate every damn second of it.
Yeah, you probably will. Ow.
Alright, well, that's dead. That's a mimic.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. You know what? Screw that. Screw that. Screw that. Goodbye. Thanks, Starbug, for the hydrate. I've got wine.
I also don't have anything nearby that I can hydrate with. Dang it. Ow. Mimics
Whoop.
still hurt.
What?
Mimics hurt?
Yes. They're always gonna hurt. So, oh, well, shit. The game actually has, like, the further level, areas, even though it's got the same, enemies, like, it looks like the same type of archer.
Mm-hmm.
They, up damage values.
Of course.
So they make everything relevant still. Oh, flower! Oh, I don't have to. I can't go that way. I will deal with that later. Oh, son of a bitch.
Now I'm just pairing everything. Ah. We had 2 prayers. Got greedy. Well, I also got stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh no.
Oh, that almost killed me.
If you clear that room before me, I'm gonna be upset with myself. I'm already upset with myself.
Syrup.
What?
I cleared it.
Fuck you.
Saving. Saving real quick! Oh.
Nah, don't save. No benches.
Can't go down, that's right.
Feel when you need to chill in acid for a moment just so that you can kill an enemy, or else you would die otherwise.
Oh shit. Forgot that was the thing.
What?
Don't worry about it, you'll see there when you get there. Well, there goes my life.
Oh, is there a bench in the room right after?
Yes. Does that make it worse?
Yeah. Which means you have no chance of going back behind it.
Going back behind it?
Yeah. Because the enemies respawn, but you don't get locked in, right?
I actually think you do get locked in every single time. Oh! So no matter what,
You are ahead of me.
Well, no, not that. I was gonna say, no matter what, even if you go back through, you will have to deal with, this is annoying. You will have to deal with, yeah, there we go. I can double check it, actually. But I'm pretty sure you get locked in every time. So if you're backtracking without fast traveling, yeah, you do get locked in every time. Kill me! Because that is just faster than trying to kill these things. Do I want to? Yeah. That was close. Fight! Oh, well, fuck me. I don't know what that noise was, but...
There we go, I cleared the room. We're gonna have to clear the room at least one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's an item in there.
I'm taking needless amounts of unnecessary damage.
Oh.
Oh, I thought I saw a big flower. Ah! Don't mind me.
Onwards!
To victory, comrades!
Ah! That's a hole in the ground.
I hate this room. It's just,
I'm just kind of running around.
nope. Fuck that. Fuck all this. Fuck you, mother. Nope, that's a fucking mimic. Oh, really? It's just a way to get back.
Whee! Did you swim through the water?
Yes. Did you?
Not yet. I'm going back for the item.
Oh, I found another bench.
Stagnant blight. Oh, you have to go through the water to unlock the shortcut on the other side.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was too busy trying not to die.
Level up. Boomerang guy demolished.
Alright, I can't get there yet.
I am out of prayers.
It'll be okay.
Are you sure about that? Can I at least open the shortcut that you didn't?
Yeah?
Oh, there's a greedy thing.
Yes, there is. Oh.
And that's open. So I at least have a slight step up on you. Unless you've gotten into another bench since.
I have got to
Got into another bench since. Got it.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna skip everything in that room. I don't want to deal
Yeah,
with
nope. That's exactly what I did. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. That almost hit me, and I was really upset if it did. Oh, that's...
Way back. Don't want
Fuck.
that. I have no health left.
Wish you the best of luck.
Huh?
I said I wish you the best of luck. Go down the elevator.
Bench.
Yup. That is where I've got to. I should have baited it out. That hurts my very soul.
Silva's note. That's a spider that has a thing. Oh, guess I'm going down.
Oh, you went down?
Yeah.
I went sideways.
Yeah, I'm definitely backtracking right now. But it's fine. It needs more levels and possibly items.
Yeah?
No. No, it doesn't. It means a dead end.
A dead end. Oh, you've hit dead end. Yeah. There are abilities that help with that later.
Well, yeah. It's a Metroidvania. Eventually you'll get a space jump.
I don't know about that, but, you know, good secondaries, you know.
I know.
Although that'd be great to have a space jump in this game.
Just a little girl flipping to all hell and back.
Fantastic.
Just outfit her with her own mini power suit.
Yes. talking about Metroidvanias makes me wonder what the Metroid company's gonna do. What the Metroid production team's gonna do next.
They're working on the next Prime game
Yeah.
right now.
But I want to know what's gonna happen in the numbered Metroid series.
In the 2D series, you mean?
Yeah. Well, they have numbers. Dread is 5.
Well, kind of.
Dread is 5.
It is the 5th one, but they don't have names
No.
or
it's
numbers.
No, if you wait at the opening cutscene, it's Metroid 5.
Is it?
Yes. Or at least I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact I saw it somewhere.
I don't remember seeing it.
I will double check that tonight and make sure I'm not going absolutely batshit insane. Can I not do anything about it?
Because I just know they have the subtitles. Okay, it wasn't a dead end. The waterfall is fucking transparent as shit.
Oh, okay. My music stopped.
That's probably not a good thing.
Frida's Memoir 3. Oh, fuck this.
No. Oh, it's snow. I'm still in the catacombs.
It's okay. I don't
You're still way ahead of me.
Yeah, I don't think I can enter here yet.
But you're clearly there already.
I'm missing something.
But you're there already.
I know. I'm just trying to remember. Like, how the fuck do you... Oh, did I die to the guard?
How far back?
The bench. 2 rooms back.
Yeah.
Cradles of where? We're going down this way.
I'm taking my time to learn mechanics and shit. It's not going in my favor.
Meanwhile, Megan is just going around minding his own damn business. Oh, right! This guy! Oh, wow. I found the Archer sub-boss.
Oh. I almost managed to unlock another shortcut,
Oh.
but then game said no. You know where the to the bench to the right of where the elite spider was?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. The right side's opening. Give me a second. The opening to the right side of that is closed by a gate. I almost opened that gate. I died in the room where the switch was.
That's okay, I died to poison water.
And your mini-map is turned off, so I can't see where the boss is.
The room underneath here. Or the room to the, like, the bottom right there.
I don't know what room you are in now. That's the thing. I've not come across that room yet.
Yeah, I was at the bench. Just
Oh.
a second ago. So it's the bottom right to the bench.
Now, is it a mini-boss or an actual boss?
It's a mini boss.
Eh.
It is an archer.
These spiders are not fun. That's a broken elevator. That entire room is not pleasant.
You talking about the one where you're climbing up perpetually?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
With all the spiders.
No, it's awful.
Fuck hell, I hate it.
Fallen Archer release a fan-shaped volley of arrows skyward to attack airborne enemies. Hello, White Priestess. Now, the best way out of this room is to just kill myself. I love how that is my mode of transportation.
I mean, it works. It's a death warp. There's no penalty to it.
We need to get to a new location. Might as well die.
Yes, I'll die.
That's a meme, though. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh! I'm trying to remember. There's a way across that bridge.
These no mimics.
All the fucking
That's a
mimics.
poison pot.
Oh, you're down in that room? Okay.
Yeah. Ah, poison water.
Yeah.
I dodged something up, missed the platform, and then just went straight into the poison water.
Alright, well, we'll take that. I'm going all the way up with only one prayer, with no prayers, but you know what? We made it to the top of the room! Yeah, what's really creepy is the fact that, you're at the top of this room, you know, like, and there's no music.
First try, Archer.
Yeah, I got him on my second.
I just kind of brute forced him.
Yeah, he's not, like, super difficult.
And White Priestess.
I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing?
I know what I'm missing.
What?
Everything.
What do you mean you're missing everything?
I mean, I'm missing everything.
How are you missing everything?
Because I just missed that jump.
Oh.
And died because of it.
Oh. I guess we can do that. Yeah. That's fine with me. Okay. I actually parried by
Nice.
sheer accident. There is an ability or a thing. Hello. There's a way down. That's a locked gate. That's my heart and soul dying. We're missing a movement ability that I feel like we shouldn't be missing.
Heirloom of Land's End.
Heirloom of Land's End. Where the hell are you?
It's a note.
There you go. Yeah, cool.
Panic, panic!
Oh, why
I
are you
fell all the way
panicking?
just watch my screen share.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Oh,
I almost got hit by that.
that was a hard panic.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Hey, I'm almost to the top.
To the tippy tippy tap. You're level what,
Ow.
36 by this point?
39.
Yeah, I'm 32. I'm fighting less as I am more maneuvering.
I'm fighting most things that get in my way because I crave the violence.
I crave the violence too. My biggest issue is just not wanting to get reset all the way back to where the last.
Yeah, I get that. I really should maneuver more. It'll help me cover more ground that way, but the levels will also help in the long run.
Ah, okay.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
Found the boss?
No, I didn't find the boss.
Oh.
Fuck! Where were you? They had a hidden, an enemy hidden behind. Fuck! There's a thing up there. Like literally behind like an overground kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you couldn't see him until he was basically on top of your face. I will reset.
I just want to get this bench up here. Wherever it is.
Problem.
Uh?
Because I'll go ahead and tell you, you can't make that jump.
What jump?
That
The one
jump.
where the bench is? Oh, that one? Yeah. It's fine. Isn't there a bench up here?
No!
Oh. Well. I thought there was a bench up here.
No, unfortunately there's not.
So, going up there was all for nothing. Got it.
Yeah.
Well.
Alright.
At least all the enemies are still dead along the path.
Oh, shit.
rest to regain my stuff.
Bitch. Fuck! Alright, well. You don't think there's anything else?
I think I know where you are.
Well, I was back, I found that shortcut you were talking about.
Yeah. The one that I didn't open?
You didn't open it?
Because I died before I could get to it.
Now I'm in a place you don't know where I'm at.
Yeah, boy. Sorry.
No, they're fine. I enjoyed that.
Your giggle is what reminded me of that meme.
No, that's the whole point.
Oh?
Yeah. That's why I
Frick.
did that.
Mimic. The heck can Mimic? I didn't have my parry ready.
I found something delicious.
You finding anything in this game appetizing causes me concern.
Come here, Emerald Knight. I need to upgrade you.
Oh, you got a main spirit upgrade?
Yeah, to level 3.
Level 3?
Yeah!
I'm still on level 1! What the fuck?
You're welcome.
Did you find 2 already, or?
The thing that I just got dropped to.
Okay.
So I
I
now
was about to
have
say.
I now have 4 attacks on him. Ugh. Just not gonna bother.
That's an item. Chain of Sorcery!
Oh fuck, I missed that. Where was that?
You know the room with the archer boss?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's another area, that's right.
No, it's in that room.
Oh, I just missed it.
Yep.
I'll
It
give
takes
you
a little bit of platforming to get to it, but you know.
Okay. I'll give you a hint about the Ancient Souls. Remember that room that you died before you could unlock the shortcut?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the gate, the underwater gate bit?
No.
Oh, okay. So in one of the pools, there is actually a gate that's underwater. The switch is in the same room. You just have to find it.
Okay.
Oh shit! That's right. I forgot about you.
And Death Warp.
Oh shit! That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember this room. Oh fuck me.
I don't remember anything, because I've not played this before.
Yeah, I know. So I apologize. Oh fuck.
Get to the right. Probably nothing good. Wait, no, that's right, it was like a dead end.
That was annoying. Amulet fragment. No! No! Okay, we're fine. Okay, that's fine.
I think I've started to be able to notice when there's a mimic.
Yes, the pots are very particular colors. That hit me? Alright, that's a color.
Okay, back to that room. Amulet fragment. I knew there was stuff under the ground, I just didn't realize you had to ground pound it first.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty blatantly obvious that it's there, if you're paying any slight attention.
Yes.
Oh, there's the trapdoor. Level 40.
How did that hit?
I got really close to dying. Because that room, it doesn't respawn enemies. It's fine. I'm just used to room transitions respawning enemies, so I was like, does going down to get the thing cause it so that the enemies respawn? And then I was like, nah, it's fine. The enemies I killed will stay dead until I hit rest at a bench.
That is the one beautiful. Oh, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Oh, why did it grab the ledge? Why did it grab
It helps
the
in
ledge?
Hollow Knight too.
What? Oh, yeah. Hollow Knight does the same thing, yeah.
Ancient Soul times 2. Let's go. Specifically for Hollow Knight, there's the side quest, the White Flower quest,
Uh-huh.
in which it's like, hey, can you carry this flower from this side of the map all the way onto the other side of the map without getting hit once? Okay, thanks, bye. And if you can retry it as many times as you want. But if you take a hit, you need to start it all over. There are a ton of enemies between where you start and where you want to go.
Uh-huh.
But you can go ahead of time, clear out all of the enemies, then pick up the flower and make it really easy on yourself.
Yeah, that tracks. Somebody wants a phone.
Well, I have slightly less max HP now.
Slightly less.
Yeah, because I took off the relic.
Oh, okay.
And, preference for more charges.
No, poison. Did I not activate it? The one good thing about mimics is that they are slow.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ow. I'm getting really good with this parry, and it's nice.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
One, because it's satisfying. Two, because it's saving my butt.
I don't feel comfortable here.
That archer almost killed itself. It shot a poison pot it was standing right next to it. It was just dying from standing in it. That's a lever. That's an elevator.
That's a cow.
That's
a
a cow. I mean the fragment. I feel like I might have a few more of those than you do.
Oh. Hit the back button. You can see how much HP you got.
165?
I'm 152.
Yeah. So I found 2 more than you.
Yeah.
At least.
And I think
And I'm not... Hmm?
So to say, you have me on Chains of Sorcery as well.
Oh?
Because I think you... Because you got the one from the Archer room, and I have not got that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Right! Figured it out!
Oh?
I found the boss for the area.
You found what? The boss area?
The boss for the area.
Oh. Looks like she has a big heck-off hammer.
You notice something about the music, too.
I can't hear the music. I have it muted.
Probably
Ow.
for the best reasons.
Yeah, I don't want, like, yeah, the echo.
I should have got hit by that. I got hit by that too. Alright, cool. I almost got to stage 2.
Nice.
No, but so what's interesting about that boss is that if I'm remembering correctly, it is the first boss's either friend or sister.
Well, they are very similar in design, so you know.
Yeah.
Ow. I almost died. Chain of Sorcery. Then I can go back and put the extra health on.
You found 2 of them then. I did not. How did I?
Yep.
What the hell happened to me?
You're bad at games. No.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I feel like I'm not gonna get away with that.
Nope,
gum.
I'm not. I'm going upwards. That's a mimic, isn't it? No, it's not. Can I even go upwards?
Would you like a hint?
It would be appreciated
can't
considering
go
I'm
up.
like... I can?
In that room, like if you keep going to your right, it.
I'm so glad there's
Yeah.
these platforms on the top.
Yeah, so remember that, like, one of the first few benches we went to, and there was a lock gate underneath a bench?
Yeah.
Yeah, it links to this room.
Cool.
Greedy.
I made it. Sigh of relief. Yeah. I had no more prayers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this boss is gonna give me some troubles. Alright.
I mean, considering you were skipping a lot of the things too, you're considerably lower level too, so that's not gonna help.
Level schmevel, let's go. Oh, there's a note here. Almost completely missed it. Unfinished it.
Well, I'm at the boss now.
Let's go. We've been kind of staying neck and neck in this thing.
Yeah,
Do I need to
ever
up
since
the-
you caught up.
Do I need to up the difficulty?
Shrug. We'll see after this boss fight. If you end up beating it first, then probably.
Damn it.
Ow.
Yeah, no, she hits like a goddamn truck.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure she's one of my favorite abilities.
Neat. I like it when you can one-hit thing. Oh, there's a thing you can read at the start of the room.
Yep, that's what I was talking about. Oh, I missed the note. Really?
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah.
That note is fucked.
Phase 2.
It doesn't help that I'm using her against her.
Oh, yeah, no. That's the whole
Oh, phase
point.
2.
I died. Oh, you already got phase 2?
Yep.
Yeah, it took me forever to get the phase 2, and I died in phase 2.
I died in phase 2 with all my prayers.
Yeah, I had...
Because I was being greedy.
I had 2 left, but she uses more projectiles, so it's a little bit harder for me to hit her.
I would just try to parry everything.
Yeah.
You know me. Which, it does seem to work out pretty decently.
What, the parry?
Yeah.
Dodge on the way. What? What?
Ow. I fucked up all my parries. But I should do the combat parry first.
Yeah, you should use, not the parry, but you should probably use the combat parry first, and then use the other parry when it's on cooldown.
Yeah. Or when I'm out.
Yeah.
I have 14 charges.
Oh, it's got a backswing. That's
Dang.
why it hit me.
I did a lot of damage to her
Yeah.
with the combat parry.
Yeah. You could easily come to this, because we didn't swim to get here, right?
We did.
Okay, so... Did we?
Yeah. I'm slowly inching my level up because I'm not avoiding the little guys. I'm going out of my way to kill them on my way over.
Oh, yeah.
They die in one hit, so...
Oh, one hit? Alright, man, that's a luxury.
The little, like, slug guys.
Oh, yeah, no. I know. They don't die in one hit for me.
Oh. Increased health rate.
Even if I had a higher level, they would not die in one hit for me.
Oh, I almost got to phase 3. I just started hearing the music.
Oh, son of a... I still had all of my prayers, but I got hit by projectiles.
Yeah.
Her phase 2 projectiles are just stupid. Yeah, they die in 2 hits for me.
2 air hits, 1 grounded hit for me.
3 air hits for me.
Hmm. Oh, rude!
What?
I got the combat parry off, but she moved just far enough forward that she avoided it.
Yeah, that was a bad run.
Now. So many projectiles.
I know!
Oh, music started up.
How many more tips you want to go before we call it?
No clue.
Well, this just sucks. Just kill me. Just kill me. Thank you. I asked because we've been going for about 2 hours, and it's about 2:24 my time.
And she's dead.
You killed her?
Or at least first health bar, unless she has a phase 2.
Oh no, she has a phase 2.
Yep.
Yeah, she's got a full phase 2.
And I died. And I need to take my meds.
Yes, you do.
I'm half an hour late for that.
That's my fault.
Nah, it's okay. It's my own fault for not paying attention to time too.
I mean, yeah, since you also, what, oh! But yeah, I don't want to be up too much later because it's going to take me a bit to fall asleep. So I want to start down that cooldown process.
I guess it's your call then?
We're at 220. We'll go to 2.5 to 235, and we'll call it.
2:35, so 10 more minutes?
Yeah, roughly.
Sounds good,
Oh, this is a botched run.
Wait, do I have the relic on? Do I put it back on? I did. Cool.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, we're watching my MHA, but
yeah.
I will probably give the Nino Kuni game a little rundown while we're watching MHA.
Oh. You're not gonna finish the other game that you've been playing?
Altair Sophie?
Yeah.
I'm torn between the two. That was just a bad run. Only reason I'm thinking about the Nino Kuni one is because it's made by one of my favorite game developers. At least I think it's made by one of my favorite game developers. The other ones were made by my favorite game developer, which is Level 5. They usually do a really good job with RPGs. So I want to see if it, how it holds up. Because, like, the game just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I am so upset that hit me.
Ow. I have no health left.
Alright,
and
well.
she took a step into me and I died.
Yep. I had some pretty decent runs, but I'm having some bad botches right now.
I've at least got into her final phase.
Shush.
I'm just saying, for me, I'm happy
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
that's fantastic. I'm just jealous.
I wish we had one more button to do abilities with. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't. Oh, that's...
That upsets me every time it happens.
What?
Whenever I get the combat parry off, and then she takes a step forward, avoiding the damage entirely, and then causing me to take damage.
Yeah.
Ow. I've gotten the parry down that I'm so well that I'm parrying her projectiles and just making that really easy to deal with.
Do I look like a parrying son of a bitch? No, I'm just kidding.
Have you played Sekiro?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Yeah, you kind of have to in that game. Alright.
That's why it's the only Souls game I've been able to actually play through and beat. Because of its focus on parrying. Dang it. Dang it.
Alright!
Oh, I got cheated! So, she goes into her last phase before she finishes off, her health bar, right?
Yep.
I emptied her health bar, and then she went into the third phase.
Yeah, that could be a thing. I finally made it to third phase, and then I immediately died to the death rays. Because they give no indication about when they're gonna pop up.
Ow. No! I just need to get better at parrying. If I parry, nothing can touch me. And if nothing can touch me, I won't die.
Oh, damn it. I got greedy.
But the question is, do I use my combat parries in the first phase or try to save some for the second phase?
Good question that I don't have the answer to. Find out next time on Jello Pocket. I'm just kidding.
It's not even a Jello stream.
Nope. I could go get some of that somewhere.
You know what I was talking about.
I mean, I feel like I
No.
know you well enough. Backhand! I'm gonna die because I keep.
No.
Not take damage. Nope. All right. Actually, I may play Alter Sophie tomorrow. I don't really need to be playing Crossworlds. It just seems interesting, but at the same time, I don't need to. I need to play Atelier Sophie.
You know, if you put it down, you won't finish it.
Yup.
So you want to try and stick with one game.
Yup. That's what streaming's for. It really helps me stick with one game.
Yeah.
I don't know what just... Alright, cool. Just end me. A lag happened, and I don't know what the fuck happened.
Come on, go into your next phase already.
No.
Is that not enough damage yet?
Nope.
What the hell? I was trying to go into it with one prayer, and she just wasn't going it. It's like those stages in Power Wash where you just try to get the last bit and it's not working.
Yep.
Do you think I'm gonna level up before I
Yes.
beat the boss?
I can't see it, but I'm just gonna call it a sneaky suspicion.
You see where the like horizontal bit on the 4 is? On on your experience bar?
Uh-huh.
That's where I'm at right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You maybe can beat him before that.
Ow.
I'm upset about that. Alright, cool. That was...
Phase.
Alright.
So many projectiles.
Did you... Are you parrying everything?
I am.
You're happy they give you a parry mechanic, aren't you?
I'm always happy when I get a parry mechanic. Excuse me?
Especially when this one actually is somewhat relevant.
Yep. Ow.
Oh.
There we go. Phase 3. I have most of my health, no prayers.
No prayers, though. You got this.
Feels weird, man, when the giant boss lands on your head and you take no damage.
Oh yeah.
Because you parried it.
That Harry's just strong.
Yeah. Let's see, can I even upgrade any of my skills right now? I probably can. I can't. Bird is now level 4.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken that damage. But I did, and I'm stuck with it. One prayer, let's go.
You're doing better than I am. I don't know, you might have to up that down.
Bullshit! I forgot about that! Fuck!
Forgot about what?
If you haven't seen it yet, don't want to spoil the fun.
Of course.
It's a boss fight, can't spoil the fun.
I mean, yeah. It is a boss fight.
Alright, we probably got 1 or 2 more attempts, and we're probably gonna call it.
This attempt is botched.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, it is 37, isn't it?
Yep.
So last attempt for both of us?
Probably, yeah.
Are you at least breaking the pots on your way over here?
No.
Because they can give you more of the upgrade things.
They only give 1 at a time.
It's still better than none.
Fair enough. Should not have taken that damage. Alright.
Yeah. I'm already out of prayers.
What, really?
Just barely into the second phase.
Oh. Damn it. Yeah, oh well. I want to do one more, but I'll that was
Nah, you
fun.
need a rest, so
Yeah. We can watch your attempt though.
you can. It is going horribly now. There it goes.
Yeah. Only a matter of time. Oh jeez.
Yep.
Alright, I will save. Like a madman, like I usually do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've had a chaotic day, but a good day. Glad everybody could be here. Glad y'all could make it earlier as well. I hope so tomorrow I'm off. You'll probably see me goofing around in Atlee or Sophie while we're watching MHA. If you're in Sugar's Discord, I'm pretty sure you're more than welcome to join us. And then we'll be back judging Pokemon on Friday with more Chrono Cross on Saturday. Card Hunters with Dixie, and Jubal. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have a 12-hour shift tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. On that note, I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. And as always, may the wind guide you on your journey. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.